Family, it's time. Y'all know what time it is. It's the time we all been waiting for. Christy, Quell, what's going on, family?
What it do?
What's up? What's up? Hello, beautiful people. How are we today? Welcome, all YouTubers and opinionators. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. Please share, and please comment. What's up, Quell? What you got for us today?
Man, I got so much to talk about, man. But first of all, how is everybody doing? Y'all had a great week?
Great week.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's
Great
what's
week.
up.
Great
Well,
week.
not for me so much, man. Watching football. Can't wait for football to return, Chip. You know what I
No
mean?
doubt.
But these NFL, man, Lord Jesus, that's why I do college, man, because the way they treating these Deion Sanders boys, these Sanders boys, man, you know, they being blackballed, man. I think, and I'm not talking about this tonight, but I think that the NFL needs to be boycotted. I said it. I don't care who don't like it. Hey, stop trying to railroad them boys, man. All right. But anyway, all right. So we always tell you guys that y'all are our opinionators. Y'all keep us going. And whatever topic y'all would like for us to discuss, y'all let it be known in the comments. We'll get on it. Well, today we got one from one of our greatest opinionators. Not going to say their names, but they wanted us to talk about this on this week's show. And so we going to bring it to y'all. You know what I mean? So shout out to all the opinionators.
Yeah.
All right, Chip. So with that being said, man, what you got for us, bro?
Oh, man. Tonight, family, we want to hear you guys' opinion on the Justin Bieber's Marvin Winans collaboration. If you haven't heard, Justin Bieber have a new album out, and on that album, there's a song with Pastor Marvin Winans singing in the song. You can also hear Justin Bieber's ad libbing throughout the song, but yeah, it seemed to be a collaboration with Pastor Winans and Justin Bieber's. Now, all over the internet, people been in an uproar about this collaboration because there's a pastor and he's collaborating with Justin Bieber, which a lot of people don't think he's a Christian, a saint, or anything else. They know some of the darker things about Justin Bieber's, and they feel like it's not proper that uh, Pastor Marvin Winans is doing anything with Justin Bieber's. I mean, we had this some we had something like this that take place, and we discussed it few months back when Glorilla won the BET Awards with her collaboration with Maverick City and Kurt Franklin. So yeah, and doing a you know Bishop Marvin Winans, he don't release the statement on how it all came together, and from hearing that statement, if you haven't heard, it's all on YouTube. Just put in uh, Justin Bieber's Marvin Winans, and it'll pop up mostly about what he had to say about the incident. And once I heard exactly how the song came together and what happened, my opinion changed on it. But tonight, family, we want to hear how you guys feel about it. Have you checked it out? Have you even heard the song? The name of it is Forgiveness. Have you heard the song? Will you be checking it out? Or do you think, hey, uh, the church have no business being on a Justin Bieber's album? So, yeah, tonight, family, we want to hear how you guys feel about it. But for now, Christy, Quayle, how y'all feel about this whole situation?
Well, my opinion, I have no problem with that because who are we to judge Justin? We don't know what he's been through or we don't know what he's going through, but he know who to call on when he needs help. And the words of that song alone speaks for itself. So that's those words by itself, you can just live off those words by itself. So he know exactly who to call. He's only in his 30s. Pastor Marvin's in his 60s. So I think he it's a great collaboration. I think he'll do well with it. I heard the song and I like it.
Okay. So you actually went and checked it out.
I did. I did. It's only a few words, and the words itself speaks for itself. You know, we don't know how those words may have delivered him. We don't know if he was in a dark place at that time. We don't know what the situation is, but we know that he knew who to call on.
Hmm. I like that, Chris. Or should I say cricket?
However you want it, whatever
Cricket.
makes you feel comfortable.
Aye, cricket. Now you know your boy Quail be coming with some different stuff.
I know. Give it
All
to
right.
me.
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to give this one right here to all the YouTubers that create thumbnail clickbait. All right. First of all, I got the thumbnail, and I'm thinking that man, Marvin Winans going off on Justin Bieber. So I hurry up and I click on it because I want to see man Marvin about to snap on Justin Bieber. What did Justin do? Man, I clicked on that thing, man, and Marvin was just as humbled as, sounding like an old great granddaddy or something, man, and saying, he received a phone call from the young man, and the young man called him and asked him, could he use that song? And Marvin was like, well, I didn't write that song. It's not my song to give to you. I didn't write it. And so, long story short, he was wanting to use the sample for Marvin Winans singing live in church. Singing, you came from heaven to earth to show the way. He wanted to use that. All right. So I went, like you, Cricket, and went and watched. I went and listened to it, put it up on my Spotify. It was about a minute and, I believe, 50 seconds long.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Justin was singing on top of Marvin. But it was the exact same, what he done in the live. It was a sample. So Marvin didn't physically go and meet up with Justin, and they sat in the studio and recorded it. That didn't happen. So all y'all clickbaiters, man, all that, man, y'all stop trying to make it seem like Marvin just might have committed a sin and went and flew out, and he needed the money and all this to go and meet with this man and all that. Now, pretty sure that Marvin got to think about it, being business minded. This is a Justin Bieber album, man. Let him go ahead and sample that a little bit. I need to get this church paid for. You know what I mean? He's building a real big facility, and y'all ain't paying tithes and offering no way. So let the man go out and sing. Let him go out and let people use his samples. Marvin, can I sample some of your stuff? I think I want to sample question. Question is, I want to sample that one. You know what I mean? But back to what I was saying. I don't see nothing wrong with it. You Christian haters that think that people can't collab with each other, you don't know who this is going to reach. Matter of fact, let's forget about who is it going to reach. That young man reached out to Marvin Winans, a pastor. He reached out to him. We don't know that conversation.
Absolutely.
We don't know what he confessed to Marvin, and Marvin might have prayed for him. Or we don't know what happened. We don't know that conversation. So, hey, shout out to Marvin Winans, man.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, like I said, I most definitely with it just being on the album, like you said, it's a Justin Bieber's album, first of all, so it will be listened to by millions of people. And for that brief 1 minute and 57 seconds, uh, if he took that time out to give praise and honor to God, then
Absolutely.
I most definitely see nothing wrong with that. And like I said, maybe one of his fans, they could be going through something, and just to make it to that point in the album, you never know. It could uplift them. It could keep them from doing something crazy. So, anytime you uplifting the Lord, you know, I see no reason to go against that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, even with the Glorilla situation we talked about earlier, because collabing with Kurt Franklin. It is what it is, man. At least for that brief moment on her album, people weren't hearing about all the other things she
Right,
normally talk
right,
about. So,
right.
anybody acknowledging God in, because the Bible tells us, acknowledge God in all your ways. So,
Absolutely.
if you're not perfect, still acknowledge him. You know what I'm saying? If you're
Absolutely.
trying to get it together, still acknowledge him. So, yeah, kudos to Justin Bieber's for even wanting that on the album, no doubt.
Absolutely. And also, with that being said, the youth are going to listen to it.
Yeah.
They're going to
Yeah,
listen to it. And not only the youth, the older are going to listen to it just because it was put together like that, you know?
yeah.
You
Mm-hmm.
have an older person and a younger person, you know? So it's going to be heard no matter what. It's going to be heard between the youth and the adults. It's going to be heard no matter what.
But
And I
Chip,
think it's a great, great, great thing.
right. I'm going back what Chip said a while ago with Kurt Franklin and Glorilla. Cricket, do you realize or do you understand how many young folks in the hood? Because there are still some hoods, and it's a shame that it's
Mm-hmm.
still some hoods in 2025, but it's still
Mm-hmm.
some hoods that don't even know who Kurt Franklin is, but they just
Mm-hmm.
met Kurt Franklin.
Mm-hmm. Because of her.
You
Yeah.
know how many people just learned of Marvin Winans because of Justin Bieber?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about us anymore. It's about our youth. We
Why
have
we
to
always
say
got to
this.
think so dang on negative about stuff?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The older people are with the old ways. It's a new way of reaching to our youth. You have to do things different now. You still can get your point across in a Christian manner, but still you have to be on that level just a little bit, just a little bit. And I think by Justin Bieber having him on his album, it's just a little bit, you know, just
Yeah.
a little bit, just to introduce you to him. You can listen to my other songs, but you're also gonna listen to this one too.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
we still
Yeah.
got to keep values and morals and all that stuff. We still got to do that. You still can't. I'm talking to the young people now. All of y'all that's 30 and under. Notice I said 30 and under because some of y'all 30. And I'm gonna go 35 and under because some of y'all 35-year-olds still act the fool. Don't come to church, man, half naked. We don't want to see just because I learned about Kurt Franklin on the Glorilla albums. I'm gonna come to church dressed like Glorilla. Don't do that, please, please.
Well, they're gonna say, well, the Bible said, come as you are.
I'm telling you now, if I catch a young man in the church with his hat on, I'm knocking his hat off his head. Take your hat off, respect the house of God.
Well, here's the
That's how
thing.
we was taught, right, Chip?
Yes,
You don't
yes.
come in there, man, with your hat backwards. Now your pants sagging a little bit. I will ask you, man. I don't want to see your drawers. Pull them up a little bit, man. You know what I mean? But I'm glad that a lot of young people are being introduced to new gospel artists, such as a Kurt Franklin, as a Pastor Marvin Winans, man. I'm glad. And now one thing, Cricket, I gotta say, Chip, it pissed me off when I saw the critics on the album that they didn't address Marvin Winans as Pastor Marvin Winans.
I
They
agree.
addressed him as Marvin Winans. I didn't like that.
I agree.
Hey, that's a pastor, man. Hey, respect this title. That man, he lived by it. You know what I mean? So respect that.
I agree.
Um,
We just have to reach out at our youth at a different way. You can't the old way. You can't do that no
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. Yeah. I
You
mean,
can't do it no more. And
Yeah.
however we able to slide little things in, you can slide it in. And a lot of them, they just don't know. They
Yeah.
just don't know because their parents didn't know, and their parents didn't know. So you have to teach them, but you have to talk to them
Yeah.
and relate your message a certain type of way because they will get offended and think, who are you talking to? You think you no, it's not about that. I'm here to try to help you. This will help you in life. This will help you succeed in life, you know.
Yeah. And Justin Bieber's, like I said, uh he's very influential to
Yes.
the younger crowd these days. So, you know, with them hearing that, hey, he feel this way about Christ and he's turning to Christ, a lot of them just gonna turn to him for that simple fact. That hey, they favorite artist, hey, he believe in Christ and
Mm-hmm.
he's trusting, he's asking for forgiveness. So, you know, it most definitely could be beneficial. Like I said, just the slightest seed being planted, and I feel like with
Absolutely.
him just putting it on the album, it's most definitely gonna be a seed planted in somebody's life. Now, some people they ain't gonna want to hear it. They're gonna skip right over that track. But some people just gonna let it play, and even if they just cleaning and it just play for that 2 minutes and done. Whether they were paying attention to it or not, it's still that
It's
seed
still
that was planted. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
I got a
And
question. Go ahead, Cricket, and then
not
I
only
got a question.
that, not only that, you'll be singing it before you even know it.
That part, yeah.
Yeah, a
You'll be
lot of
singing
people
it
don't
before
even
you
know
even
that
get.
song.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. And it's not saying it's a gospel song or it's just words. Those are
yeah,
just inspirational words. And if you listen to them, they all have a meaning to them.
right.
Hmm.
So my question to both of y'all, and I'm not gonna get into this because it's gonna take us overboard, but I gotta get just a quick response from both of y'all. Boots on the ground being played at church. How y'all feel?
Mm,
Because once again we said, come as you are. Let's get them in here.
Are they doing the dance to go with it?
Yeah, they did the dance too. They did the dance.
That's
They did the dance.
I've also seen put like little inspirational words in with the song too.
I
yeah.
mean, like I
Mm-mm.
said, sometimes we do too much, and I'm getting the reason why I'm bringing that up because Christian people who have a habit of getting pissed off about a Marvin Winans doing a song with a Justin Bieber or a Glorilla doing a song with a Kurt Franklin or Maverick City. And we as the Christian people have an issue with that. But we are the same Christian people. So, oh, it's okay. Let's do boots on the ground in the church.
Yeah, I most
What the?
definitely have an issue with it
It's
because,
a hypocrite.
you
I
know,
do.
some of the
I do.
words in the song. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
If it was truly just talking about fans, then whatever. But this song talking about drinking whiskey. It's
Mm-hmm.
talking about girl, I'm gonna get behind you and
Mm-hmm.
roll it, or whatever they be talking about. So
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's
Okay,
it's the
Chip.
words in the song.
I'm glad you said the words, Chip, because we did a show. Remember this show, Chip? We did a show on a very popular pastor in Atlanta who swag surfed in the pulpit with the whole church.
New
Hmm.
Year's. When that
Now,
New
do
Year's?
we allow that to happen? But get mad at a Marvin Winans singing with a Justin Bieber or a Kurt Franklin doing a song with a Glorilla? But we can swag surf in the church. We know what those words say,
Yeah, yeah. So
Some people think it's okay for me to do it, but not for you to do it.
and that's a problem.
That's the problem.
That's a problem.
That's the problem.
Boy, we
I can
can,
do it, but you can't do it.
yeah. We got a lot of topics to talk about, and y'all in the comments. First of all, shout out to all the opinionators, all y'all that's commenting right now. We gonna get to you. We gonna get to your comments, man. But we glad y'all in the comments. And Phil J, I know you got a lot to say. Go on, drop it, drop them while it's hot. Phil J, what's up, Mama Nance? We know you watching. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just saying, man. We want to judge one thing and we want to let other things go.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I don't. I'm not with it, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm a child of God. I don't consider myself to be a Christian. I'm a child of God.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I don't do church functions. I can't fellowship with a lot of y'all. I'd rather be at home in Georgia, somewhere in Georgia, watching my pastor, Bishop Marvin Winans.
Well, that's why a lot of people go to Bedside Baptist. They don't
yeah.
even want to go to church because people are being judged at all times.
And the
The
nonsense that
nonsense.
go on, man. I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
That's like saying you need to wear a suit and tie to church every single Sunday. Same
I got
thing.
a I got an uncle Cricket. This is funny right here. I got an uncle. My Uncle Bubba. Shout out to my Uncle Bubba in Clarksville, Tennessee. I know they watching. But Uncle Bubba said, hey, nephew. He said, hey, nephew. Well, when you watching at home and they take up the offering, he said, what you do is you take that money out your pocket while you sitting at home. Take your money out the pocket. When they ask for that offering, you walk up there and you lay that money right on the TV. And he said once the church service go off, you go right back to the TV, take your money, and say thank you for my blessing, Lord, put it back in your pocket. I said no. He said, man, put that money right back in your pocket and say thank you for my blessing, Lord. Hey, you know the old heads, man. But
Yeah.
hey, all I'm saying, I was during the COVID, during the COVID. I had stopped going to church for a minute before COVID hit. But when the COVID hit, I was still playing for a church. So I was actually going to a church while everybody was at home. So I did the vice versa role, Chip. While I was at home, everybody was at church. And then when the COVID hit, everybody was at home. And I was at the church.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what happened? You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna get into that because that's a whole nother spiel too. But what I'm saying is that church now, man, is I can just do it at the house. I'm gonna get the same word you getting. I mean, that preacher saying he on TV live. He's saying the same thing while you sitting in there fighting over parking space, fighting over the front row seat. I'm at the house, Cricket, Bedside Baptist, grab my remote, and if he long-winded, guess what? I can turn him off.
Some people feel like they have to be in the presence underneath the
But
building.
that's what they try to tell me. I need to be in the presence. And I ain't going to name these people that try to tell me, yo, you need to be there. You need to be in that service. And then when the roles turned, I was like, why y'all ain't in the service? I'm here. Where y'all at?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That time period, it most definitely hey, it proved a lot because a lot of people that encourage people to and let make make people think that hey, you got to be here when that hit. A lot of them they weren't there and they still haven't came back to
And
church.
they have
You know what I'm
And
not
saying?
came
dang,
back to
Chip,
church.
they still haven't came
They
back.
still have not came back
In
into church.
almost 6 years,
Yeah,
they hadn't came back.
yeah.
Yeah. So
I do agree because a lot of churches that didn't have Facebook and all those services, they got it just for
They got it
COVID.
now.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
yeah.
And if your church ain't up to date on technology, I advise y'all to get there. With that being said, Chip, man, go ahead and wrap us up, bro.
Hey man, Justin Bieber's Pastor Marvin Winans collaboration, song, sample, whatever you want to call it, man. These two brothers came together and yeah, they made something beautiful. It sounds great to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that it's gonna do what need to be done. I feel like anytime you uplift Christ, then hey, it's gonna go out and it's gonna do what need to be done, and it
Yes.
really don't matter, you know, who it come from, really. You know what I'm saying? As long as they uplifting Christ, in the Bible, God used the donkey to get his point across, so you can't say who or what God won't use in order to say what he wants said. So, far as the Bishop Wine and Justin Bieber's collaboration, I salute you, gentlemen, for uplifting the Lord. And yeah, man, that's my opinion on it. So you make sure you drop your opinion in the comments, man, on how you feel about this whole thing. Do you think people just blowing it out of proportion, just using the incident for clickbait? Or do you think people really care that these two men came together and they sour about that? Please let us know in the comments, man, because around here your opinion, yeah, is valuable. We appreciate it.
Also, if you have any questions or concerns or any topics that you would like to share with us to get everyone's opinion, please email us at mupixel@gmail.com.
All right, y'all. With that being said, shout out to my girl, Christy Scott, aka Cricket, for the Kayvon Salon. She's a hairstylist. She corrected me on last week, so she's a hairstylist. Please go see this chick, man. She do everything from makeup to hair to what else you do?
Just makeup and hair for right now.
You do facials too?
I do, but I haven't done it in a long time.
Okay.
Yeah,
You can uplift some faces.
I can uplift some faces.
There's some folks out here look like
I
some
can
jokers,
uplift some
boy.
faces.
Yeah, but you can
Yeah,
beautify some people.
I can beautify some people.
All
I'm
right,
found
whatever.
on Instagram at the K Von Salon.
That's what's up. To the words out, Mike. I was about to ask for your handle. That was up. And my partner in crime, man, my boy Chip and his lovely wife Nicole for purpose photos and videos. Chip, man, give me your handle, man.
Man, y'all know what it is, family. Catch us on Facebook at Purpose Photos and Film and Nicole H. Chisholm. Check us out.
Hey, and y'all already know them events are coming up, so y'all better get at them. Y'all need them photographers and them video shoots and all of that, man. Y'all better get at them. And I'm up for grabs right now, so if y'all need minus the Christmas party, I'm already booked. But Thanksgiving and New Year's, y'all better holler at me if y'all need a DJ. All right, so get while the getting is good. Holla at your boy that do Quail for record already and mupixo@gmail.com. Hey man, we love y'all, man. It's been a great show. Once again, appreciate our opinionator that gave us this topic tonight. Like I said, we cover everything. So if y'all send it, we'll view it. And hey, it is what it is. So like I said, nothing goes unread. So we get to everybody. But anyway, y'all, we love y'all. We're gonna catch y'all on next Thursday night. All right? Deuces!